More than 100,000 people are waiting for organ donations in the United States, with about 60% of those people coming from multicultural communities. August is National Minority Donor Awareness Month, encouraging people of all backgrounds to register as donors. Marion Shuck was taking a bike ride with her husband 3 years ago when the unthinkable happened. Reginald Shuck died of a heart attack while riding next to her. Marion Shuck works for Gift of Hope, advocating for organ donation, but in that moment, she had decisions of her own to make.
It is very critical, even though I work at Gift of Hope, even though I was a wife at that moment, I then became a donor wife. I then became someone who had to make a decision about donation. And thank goodness my husband and I had always had the conversation about being a donor.
Although transplants can be successful regardless of the ethnicity of the donor and recipient, Shuck says it's better to have a wide variety of donors.
The chance for longer term survival may be greater if the donor and the recipient share a similar genetic background.
But it's not always easy to convince people in certain communities to become donors.
It's important to understand that people of color, Black people, Latino people, people of color have a healthy mistrust of the healthcare system, right? And rightly so, right? Terrible things have happened over the past 40, 50, 60 years that would help people to have a mistrust.
To combat that mistrust, Shuck wants people to start talking about organ donation.
Start the conversation today with your loved ones. Don't wait until a tragic circumstance happens.
Shuck experienced that tragedy of losing her husband, but she knows his legacy lives on in the people his donations helped. Well, you can register your decision at organdonor.gov.